afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Robert Bowman, and I am the Step Up Program Director here at Shasta College, and I would like to welcome you to the 2021 Step Up graduation ceremony. Today, we celebrate the resilience, perseverance, and passion for education of this amazing group of students. Over the past 18 months, times have been filled with uncertainty as an unprecedented pandemic has swept across our region, our state, and our country. Through it all, the students we honor today have continued to strive for academic excellence and a better future for them and their loved ones. I would be remiss if I did not thank our faculty, staff, and administration. All of these individuals have displayed great professionalism and a commitment to our students during the COVID pandemic, and we are grateful for their passion and leadership. I would like to start off today's ceremony with a few words from our Dean of Student Services, Sandra Hamilton Slane. Although many of you have not had a chance to meet Sandra because of the pandemic, please know that you do not have a more passionate or forceful advocate for restorative justice in the community than you do in Sandra. Please welcome Sandra Hamilton Slane.
Thank you and congratulations, class of 2021. So when you tell people in the future that you were a part of the class of 2021, they are immediately going to know the answer to that legendary question, what were you doing during the 2020 pandemic? It makes me think about, they said when you go back to school every year, they make you write that essay, How I Spent My Summer Vacation. This is how I spent COVID-19. Because we know people did a lot of various things, right? A lot of people worked from home, and not only did they work from home, they also educated their kids from home who were now homeschooling. We think of all those people who didn't work at all because they were in a restaurant industry or entertainment and there was no work for them. We think about the people who worked and worked overtime, wearing a mask and PPE for their whole shift because as an essential worker, we needed them in our grocery stores and our healthcare facilities. We also know that people develop new habits, right? Everyone was baking sourdough bread at the beginning, or gardening, or painting. But what did you do? You went to college. And here is what that's going to tell people about who you are as the class of 2021. First, you can adapt. You can take whatever life throws you and pivot and stay on track. You have some technology skills because when you say you went to college during the pandemic, everybody knows that means mostly you had to go to school online. It says that you are a self-starter. You are intrinsically motivated. You completed coursework on your own with very little contact with your instructors or other people enrolled in your classes. But the most important thing it says is how motivated you are, how goal-oriented, even hungry. You set a goal for yourself to get a degree or certificate, and not even a global pandemic could get in your way. So give yourselves a big round of applause. You have earned it, class of 2021.
I also wanted to welcome a very special guest. So for any of you that have ever benefited from financial aid or had assistance from our wonderful admissions and enrollment staff or benefited from one of our programs, the one person that we really have to thank that is a driving force is our Vice President, Timothy Johnson. Please give him a hand. So by now you probably noticed that although our ceremony will be different than previous years, we will still have the same pride and passion for our students as we have in previous ceremonies. At this time, it is my great honor and privilege to introduce our president, Dr. Joseph Wise.
I'm happy to be with you virtually today and recognize your work in our Step Up program. You've overcome so much, and our staff here who've assisted you are proud of you. I'm proud of you. Know that we believe in you. We know you can follow through, take this new direction in your life, and be a light for those around you and your family. And we want to encourage you to continue to pursue this new direction in your life and continue to contribute now to our society and our communities and help them be a better place to live. We're proud of you, and once again, congratulations.
Step Up is a program that strives to honor its legacy, and to those students who have walked the path before these graduates we honor today. Shasta College has been changing people's lives for over 75 years. Step Up is proud to be part of this Shasta College legacy. It is my great honor to introduce the individual who had the vision and the perseverance to start Step Up 6 years ago. Please welcome our founder and passionate ally of restorative justice, our Vice President for Economic and Workforce Development, Eva Jimenez.
Congratulations, Step Up graduates. This year, we have a very unique and exceptional group of students graduating. You have persevered and committed to your education. You've not only been flexible when it came to your education, but also endured the ongoing changes related to our global pandemic and the impact that it had on your own personal lives. We are so very grateful that you prioritize Shasta College and, more importantly, your future. Graduation is a time when we all come together, in this case virtually, for a big hoorah before moving on to more and better adventures. It is a time of reflection on the past, but more importantly, a time to look forward and onward to the future. I am thrilled for each and every one of you today, and I know with all certainty that your futures are brighter and fuller because you are being honored here today for your achievements. Whether it's a degree or certificate, it is something to call your own, and no one will ever take it from you. So treasure this moment and know that what you have earned today will open new doors for tomorrow. Congratulations.
Thank you, Eva, for your tireless support of our students over the years. Part of honoring our past is looking toward the future through the present. In keeping with this ideal, it is my privilege to introduce this year's student speaker. This student epitomizes the reason that restorative justice programs like Step Up exist. Christopher Rosales has excelled academically during his time at Shasta College, earning a 3.26 GPA, and has been a tireless advocate for restorative justice as a founding member of our SOAR Club, or Students Overcoming and Alleviating Recidivism. This program supports formerly incarcerated and justice-impacted students across our campus. Christopher has also earned his certificate in equipment operations and maintenance, as well as his degree in industrial technology. It is my great privilege and honor to have Chris come up and speak to you, for he's not just a wonderful person, a student, but I'm proud to say that he is an amazing friend. So Christopher, please join us.
Wow, I'm nervous. First of all, I'd like to thank God for his love, grace, and mercy in my life. For without those things, I don't know where I would be today. And I wouldn't be here. Next, I want to thank all the people here today. I'd like to thank Robert Bowman, Mr. Hardy from Step Up. I'd like to thank Stephanie Gibbs from CBC, Martin and Janet Sale from About Time Recovery. Thank you guys very much for believing in me when I got out of prison this time. From there, I met some other people here at Shasta College and two that stand out to me that I want to say real big thank you and shout out to are Dr. Alex Padilla and Pete Dickerson for their actions and their example. They've always been there for me. Their time, I want to thank them for their patience and their encouraging words in my time of struggle. Now to my fellow students and my fellow classmates, congratulations. Each one of you is here today because you're a great example of a mother, a father, a son, or a daughter, but most of all because you're a fighter. Fighting to reach your goals in this life for not only yourself, for your family, but for our community as a whole. We're the ones who are going to break the cycle out there in our families. We're the ones who are going to prove to people who used to think that once a junkie, always a junkie doesn't fit anymore. It's said that hurt people hurt people. Well, I believe that healed people heal people. So I'd like for each and every one of us to go out there and believe the greatness inside of us and make a difference everywhere we go, right? I'm very grateful to have been given this opportunity and a second chance at life. I want to emphasize the importance of education and how it impacted the chance I've been given. I never thought that I'd be giving a speech in front of a class, in front of graduation. I really thought I'd always be in front of a parole board begging for a release date. Being a Step Up student has opened me so many doors that I never knew existed. The Step Up program helped me realize my past doesn't define who I am today. I know now that there's nothing that I can't overcome. Education has taught me the key to success is self-discipline and hard work, and it works. And that's all I got today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chris. Step Up has assisted hundreds of students over the past 6 years. During that period, we have had over 100 students earn degrees and certificates that have come through our program. Dozens of our alumni are now in our communities working, raising families, and contributing to making the North State a better place to live. You will now follow in their footsteps. Our program could not exist if it were not for the passionate support of our partners. I want to take time to thank the Shasta, Tehama, and Trinity probation departments, the sheriff's departments in Shasta, Tehama, and Trinity, the Butte County Office of Education, the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation's Adult Parole Unit, the California Heritage Youth Build Academy, the Good News Rescue Mission, the Smart Center, and the Job Training Center. In just 6 years, we have grown from 5 partners to the ones that I just mentioned, which is a huge growth spurt. To all of you, your accomplishments have been noted statewide and nationally as well. Our next speaker is among those who have taken notice of the amazing work each of you are doing. Senator Alex Padilla is the proud son of immigrants from Mexico. His father was a short order cook and his mother was a housekeeper. Senator Padilla attended Los Angeles area public schools and is a graduate from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, where he earned a Bachelor of Science degree in mechanical engineering. After graduating from MIT, Senator Padilla was elected to the Los Angeles City Council, where he served as the youngest council president in Los Angeles history, and provided citywide leadership at critical times, serving as acting mayor during the tragic events of September 11, 2001. He was elected to the Senate in the state Senate, in 2006 to represent more than 1.1 million people residing in the San Fernando Valley. Padilla served as California's first Latino Secretary of State starting on January 5th, 2015, and was re-elected in January 2018, receiving the most votes of any Latino elected official in the United States. As a Secretary of State, Padilla worked to make our elections more accessible and inclusive while fighting to protect the integrity of our voting systems. Senator Padilla lives in the San Fernando Valley with his wife Angela and their 3 sons, Roman, Alex, and Diego. It is my honor and privilege to introduce Senator Alex Padilla.
Hi, I'm Senator Alex Padilla, and it's my pleasure to congratulate you, the graduates of the class of 2021. Your degree is a testament to your hard work and perseverance. It's also an achievement that your whole community takes pride in, from your teachers and mentors to your family and friends who have supported you through all the highs and lows. Now, graduating is a major life achievement, but it's especially meaningful given the immense challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. Each one of you has also overcome personal challenges, whether you're the first in your family to go to college, or you took a non-traditional path to get here, or if you're working to just help pay for school. My heart especially goes out to those of you who have lost a loved one, who you wish was here to celebrate this achievement. Today, you're taking your next step towards a brighter future, but you will always carry the best and the most challenging moments of your education with you. Our country needs your leadership, your empathy, and your voice now more than ever. And if I could leave you with just one piece of advice, it would be to think big. When I graduated from college, I never would have imagined that I'd one day serve as a United States Senator. So shoot for the stars, stay focused, work hard, and do not shy away from the incredible opportunities that will certainly come your way. Class of 2021, congratulations and good luck.
All right, now the part everyone's been waiting for. This year's graduating class has begun achieving success already. Our cohort has attained a GPA of 3.14 and earned degrees and certificates in over a dozen academic areas. These students are changing lives in their communities as well. Step-up graduates have on average a 6.42 recidivism rate, far below the state average of 50%. I'm just gonna stop my speech right there. Give yourselves a round of applause. That's you, not me. With that in mind, we have the honor and joy of announcing our graduates for the 2020-2021 academic year. Billy and Nick, if you would do the honors.
Aries, Memphis, Amulite. Associate of Science, Diesel Technology. Associate of Science, General Studies, Industrial Technologies.
Dana Brooks, Associate of Art, Transfer, Psychology, Associate of Arts, University Studies, Language, and Associate of Arts, University Studies, Social Science.
Derek Bunch, Certificate in Business Entrepreneurship.
Tina Bush, Associate of Science, General Studies, Social Science.
Rick Cannon, Certificate in Agricultural Equipment Operations and Maintenance.
Ashley Clark, Associate of Science, Social Science.
Kenny Clark, Certificate, Agricultural Equipment Operations and Maintenance.
Benjamin Daniker, Certificate, Agriculture, Equipment Operations and Maintenance, and Associate of Science, General Studies, Industrial Tech.
Jeffrey DeLello, Certificate, Agriculture, Equipment Operations and Maintenance.
Cassie Duffer, Associate of Science, Human Services.
Jessica Floor, Associate of Arts, Transfer, Sociology.
Cody Garber, Associate of Arts, Transfer, Communication Studies.
Linda Gower, Associate of Science, General Studies, Business, Basic Business. Certificate, Accounting Clerk, and Bookkeeper.
Stephanie Hall, Certificate, Heavy Equipment and Logging, Operations and Maintenance.
Isaiah Maldonado, Associate of Science, General Studies, Social Sciences.
Madeline Manfredonia, Certificate, Automotive Tech.
Paula May, Certificate, Agricultural Equipment, Operations and Maintenance.
Kevin McCanage, Certificate, Agriculture, Equipment Operations and Maintenance.
Christine McLaughlin, Associate of Science, General Studies, Industrial Technologies. Certificate, CNC Operator.
Kevin Pettit, Associate of Science, Transfer, Business Administration.
Lena Phipps, Certificate, Agriculture Equipment, Operations and Maintenance.
Christopher Rosales, Associate of Science, General Studies, Industrial Tech.
Chang Sei Lee, Certificate, Agricultural Equipment, Operations and Maintenance.
Nathan Short, Certificate, Agriculture, Equipment Operations and Maintenance.
Clara Smith, Associate of Arts, University Studies, Natural Sciences.
Javier Torres, Certificate, Welding Technology.
Shane Voorhees, Certificate, Agriculture, Equipment, Operations and Maintenance.
Jason Wilson, Certificate, Agriculture, Equipment Operations and Maintenance.
Nancy Witherspoon, Associate of Science, Welding Technology, Certificate, Maintenance Mechanic.
Hey, congrats, everybody.
Okay, so I want to bring a very special individual up here and have him recognized. This is a young man that has excelled in our program and is now excelling in the heavy equipment industry out in our community. Without further ado, please let me have Gary Perry come up. Come on, loud, give them up, give them up.
And last but not least, because I believe he was in Step Up before I was in Step Up, Abraham Womack.
How's everybody feel? You did it. So, couple of kudos that I want to share. Some distinguished folks. So among you, we have our first ever graduate from Trinity County. So Ashley Clark, I would like you to just pop up real quick. Everybody say hey. So that is part of the legacy that is moving forward. We also have some students that, in addition to Abe Womack, please stand, Kevin Pettit, Cody Garber. Congratulations, you guys. You guys have done a great job. I want to recognize you simply because it's been a while since you've been in the program, but once you're part of our Step Up family, you will always be part of our family. So with that, this ceremony marks the conclusion of another successful year for our students. Over the previous 6 years, Step Up students have dealt with pandemics, wildfires, a really freak snowstorm. Through it all, students have adapted, shown resilience, and continued to excel academically and in our community. For those of us that could not join us today, that we read out their names, that's because they're working, so please give them a round of applause. That's a good thing. This concludes our ceremony. Again, congratulations to the graduates, and we hope to see all of you at commencement next week. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful afternoon.
Congrats!